back to the Magic Hours. I am Zoe Flowers, and I am interested in this Dan Schneider character. I have not watched the documentary, but I am aware of the controversy. And so let's get into this reading. What's next? What's next? What's next? Oh, I guess I could have done some archetypes, but I don't think I have my archetype deck here. Dang it, I think my archetype deck is... Oh, no, there it is. Okay, so got my archetype deck. I hope my archetype deck is in here and not another deck of cards. That's what I get. Okay, that's literally what I get for doing that, putting different decks in different boxes. So let's see what the spirits say about how Dan Schneider was showing up in his time show running Nickelodeon and all that and all those shows. I was too old. I'm too old. I didn't watch those shows, so I didn't know anything about what he was up to until like a few years ago when things really started to pop off. And obviously it's disgusting. How was he showing up? Wow. This is crazy. So we got the goddess in reverse. And when this is in reverse, it's called the shadow attribute. And it says exploitation of the female nature and form. So one of the things I heard was that Mr. Schneider was bullied in high school for being a chunky kid. I can relate to that. The same thing happened to me. Surprisingly, I didn't turn out to be an exploiter of children. But is it true that he was, trying to make up for the childhood that he actually did not have? And we do have a yes there. Literally making money. And it's interesting, too, that we have the Queen of Pentacles here. And this again, we have the goddess, the female form. We have the queen, the female form. Pentacles has to do with money. It has to do with creating things that are going to grow. It has to do with resources. And so clearly he not only was trying to like make up for, I guess, like, is this a situation where he's making up for like not getting dates in high school and all that shit? Yeah, absolutely. First male card here we get is the Knight of Swords, which is a very impulsive, knight, a very fast-moving knight, not thinking. Yeah. So there. Rebellious. There we go. Revenge plot on a large scale. But how was this allowed to happen? Because the thing for me was like, was this like Kitty P for adults? Ace of Swords in reverse. So first of all, Swords has to do with ideas. Okay. So we have him rushing in with his perverse ideas. And my question were these shows really for the entertainment of adults? Destruction, failure. Yeah. This is a Sword of Truth. It's in reverse. Making money off of the destruction of others. Also destroying the minds and the ideas of the youth. I'm hearing. So he did a horrible interview day before yesterday. I guess it was day before yesterday. I watched it yesterday. Talking a whole bunch of nonsense. But what are his feelings now? Like, what are his feelings about this backlash? Sometimes I hear your voice. What are his feelings? I'm going to go back and explain. Wow. Sometimes I hear your voice. So let me get some clarification on that. What this feels like to me is like the backlash. He can't get away from it. He can't Stop hearing it. Wow. And this says mirage here. And this is a card about distraction and things like that. And so that makes me feel like he's doing things to kind of drown out the voices that he doesn't want to hear. And also this mirage is also, you know, like a mirage is putting, we see things that are not really there. And so this makes me feel like, but let me check. Am I correct, Spirit? Okay. So I do have a yes. All right, in the upright, and I have a maybe here because this card stands for maybe. So I'm not going to say it because I don't have a firm yes. So I'm going to just leave it with what I said. I'm not going to put no sauce on it. What did you want from me is interesting. This feels like, what did you expect? I hope I will see you again sometime. So sometimes I hear your voice, so I kind of hear what y'all are saying. Like, I hear what you're saying. I don't necessarily believe everything that you all are saying about me with this mirage. I hope I can get back to work. And what did you expect from me? And he kind of even said that in the interview. Like, he was like, well, all these different people looked at what I did and nobody stopped it. Yeah, because Dan, what's Schneider? Dan Schneider. Oh, okay, that's interesting. He does feel a sense of the world, not the world being on his shoulder, but like carrying a heavy burden, the heavy burden of his actions. So that's good, at least. At least he's feeling burdened. But it says a roll of the dice. Listen, he wants to get back in the game. He wants to get back in the game. Unfinished business. He doesn't feel like it's done. He doesn't feel like it's complete. Damn. Spiritual awakening. He said he changed. He has not changed one bit. Legal matters. He is hoping that these things will go away. Spirit, are these things going to go away? Are these, and I can't stop looking at this prostitute here under mentor. So this is him. Even though he was doing that to the children, this is also him to the people that were over him. Dan Schneider, does he think that he can have a job? Good. Good. No. Excellent. Good. All right. In Hollywood is what I meant. Right? So he's disappointed about that. So he's wanting to get back in. Oh, these legal cases is this documentary going to uncover other things? And if you haven't, we love to see it. If you haven't seen my Diddy video, go back and look at it because I talked about other people, things coming out about other people. Clive Davis, one of them. And so just go back and take a look at that Diddy and Cassie video that I did a couple of months ago. Last year, I guess. Okay. Is the case going to bring out more allegations of more people? I got 2 yeses here. So I got this Ace of Cups in reverse. So this feels like, Cups has to do with emotions. And typically it's good emotions that are flowing out when it's in the upright. But when it's in the reverse, I feel like this is survivors like coming out and telling their stories of abuse, their stories of everything that happened to them, putting all of their emotions out. Like their emotions are going to just be like overflowing. Justice for Amanda Bynes. And y'all also, again, like I didn't watch this thing, so I didn't know about like all the Ariana Grande stuff. So when I saw her do, and I just saw that yesterday with her doing that thing with that that water bottle. And so now when I look at her, I'm like, there's always something in her eyes, right? Ariana Grande is always like, huh? Like she always has that look in her eyes, like Britney used to always have, like, huh? Like somebody's always scaring her, like her eyes are like a jump scare. right? Maybe she's traumatized. She got to be traumatized. Those poor children. So we have the Knight of Cups. So again, with the emotions, y'all. People, again, artistic people, because this is an artistic night, coming out, sharing their stories, and receiving care, because this is a caring night. When we see a knight in the situation, that is an end of the long-term situation. So this makes me feel like the outpouring that they're going to do, and then the outpouring that they get from society in return, is actually going to help them heal. I was going to ask if these like uber famous people are going to come out and talk about Dan Schneider, but I got no. No. If they were going to come out, they would have come out. It's more like the other folks. Yeah. So that's what I got. What's that other dude? Dan Peck? Something else might be coming for him as well. Because he violated, what, Drake Bell? And so, yeah. Some more stuff is going to be coming down the pike for them. Karma is not finished with a lot of people this year. All right, that's it. That's all I got. I'll see you next time.